I never imagined that the place I thought would bring me comfort would eventually make me feel more alone than I've ever been. When I first made the decision to move into a nursing home, I truly believed I was doing what was best for me. The brochures showed clean rooms, friendly staff, and smiling elderly folks playing cards and laughing together. My children assured me it was the safest place for me, and I'll admit, part of me felt relieved. No more worrying about cooking, taking medications on time, or being alone in case of an emergency. But what I didn't realize was what I would lose, slowly and painfully, with each passing day. If you or someone you love is considering moving into a nursing home, please watch this video all the way through, because I want to share with you 6 harsh realities. Truths I wish someone had told me before I gave up my independence. This is not meant to scare you. It's meant to prepare you. 1. Freedom slowly slips away. The first few days felt organized, almost peaceful. Meals arrived on time, medications were given, and everything was structured. But after the first week, I began to notice something unsettling. I no longer had control over my daily life. I couldn't wake up when I wanted. If I wanted a cup of tea late at night, it wasn't possible. Even going for a walk outside required staff permission, and they were often too busy to help. There's something deeply painful about losing the right to make your own choices you've been making your whole life. You feel like a child again, but not in a comforting way. More like a prisoner in a place that's been designed to look like home, but doesn't feel like it. 2. You become room 203. When you first move in, the staff is friendly. They learn your name, ask about your family, and make you feel welcome. But over time, as new residents come in and old ones leave, your identity starts to fade. You're no longer Mr. Ahmed or Mrs. Begum. You're room 203, or the man who needs help with walking. The caregivers are stretched thin. It's not always their fault, but the result is that you begin to feel invisible. Your stories, your personality, your preferences, they don't matter anymore. You're one of many, waiting in line for care, for attention, for someone to just notice you. 3. Loneliness becomes your closest companion. This might be the hardest truth to accept. People think nursing homes are full of people, so how can anyone feel lonely? But the reality is, loneliness in nursing homes is everywhere. You can be surrounded by others and still feel completely alone. Other residents may be too ill to talk. Some don't speak at all. And family? They visit less and less. At first, they come every few days, then once a week, then maybe once a month. You start checking the clock around visiting hours, hoping today is the day someone shows up. And when they don't, a part of you quietly breaks. Human beings need connection. And when that's taken away, even the strongest souls begin to wither. 4. Your life revolves around a schedule that isn't yours. In a nursing home, everything runs on time, but it's not your time. Wake-up time is fixed. Meals are fixed. Showers are scheduled. Recreation time is pre-planned. There is no room for spontaneity, no room to do something just because you feel like it. If you're hungry between meals, you wait. If you're not sleepy during nap time, too bad. If you want to listen to music or watch your favorite show, you have to hope it fits into the facility's routine. You are no longer living your own life. You're simply moving through a schedule created by others. It may seem small, but over time, this structure chips away at your spirit. It makes you feel like a passenger in your own life. 5. Care quality depends on the day. Let me be honest. Some of the nurses and staff here are kind, compassionate, and truly try their best. But they're also overworked, underpaid, and often emotionally drained. That means the quality of care you get isn't consistent. One day, you might get your medication on time and a nurse who asks how you're feeling. The next day, you might wait 40 minutes for someone to help you to the bathroom. Sometimes you're treated with respect, and other times, with impatience or even indifference. And when you're elderly, that inconsistency is frightening. You need reliability. You need to feel safe. But in many homes, especially overcrowded or understaffed ones, that's not what you get. And slowly, it becomes normal to be forgotten, to be rushed, or even ignored. 6. It feels like the end of the road. This one is painful. But I must say it. When you move into a nursing home, it's hard not to feel like the world is saying, "This is where you wait. Until it's over." There are fewer goals, fewer visitors, fewer reasons to get dressed in the morning. And as the days start to blend together, you begin to wonder if life still holds meaning. You watch others around you grow quiet, tired, and eventually disappear. And you can't help but think, am I next? Even if your body is still functioning, your spirit begins to dim.
Conclusion. What I wish I knew. Now that I've lived through it, I'm not saying nursing homes are evil. Some people truly need full-time care. But what I wish I knew before moving in was the emotional cost. So if you're watching this for yourself or for your parents, don't just look at the brochure. Ask the hard questions. Visit unannounced. Speak to the residents and consider alternatives like home care, assisted living with freedom, or multi-generational family homes. Because once you enter a nursing home, it's not always easy to come back out. And for many, it's not just a change of address. It's the end of a chapter they weren't ready to claw. All I wanted was safety, but what I really needed was to feel alive. Let me know if you'd like this script with AI voiceover instructions, image prompts after each paragraph, or converted into Roman Urdu or Urdu script.